Show Sport episode 8. Wow, we've been going for 8 weeks now, testing out people around the world with their sporting knowledge. And we have another international clash this evening. P-Lab return after their victorious appearance back in episode 4 to defend the glory of the long white cloud. And facing up against them, we have from the British Isles, old friends Bruce and Sean. So, P-Lab, how are you feeling today? Feeling confident? You've been doing your revision?
Yeah, it was the women's rugby that caught us out last time. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be better this time. See.
I'm confident in Bevan, at least.
Yeah.
And because you're the old enemy here, we've got two guys who run pretty big rugby Facebook pages. So we've got Bruce from Happiness is Egg Shaped. I mean, look, he's even so sort of big. He's even got merch. Look at that. He's got to design a T-shirt and the works. Bruce, and feeling confident there in your first appearance?
Can I just interject and point out your moobs are not egg-shaped? Despite you rubbing them on camera, this is a PG event.
It is, though.
I was told it's not a PG event. Wait till you see what I've got lined up later.
Dear me.
I didn't know it was that kind of Skype chat.
No, not feeling confident in the slightest, Paul, but we're here for a good time, not for a long time.
Good. And Sean from Fill Your Boots. So by the way, if you're in the UK and you fancy a game of rugby, or if your team is short a player, get on to Fill Your Boots, and he helps grassroots games happen. But let's get straight into it then. We're going into battle round, boys. And the way this one is going to work, I'm going to start off with Pierre. We'll go name person by person, and I'm going to list of answers. The first one we're going to have is there are 9 team sports lined up for the Commonwealth Games in 2022. Can you name them? Starting with you, Pierre. A sport at the Commonwealth Games.
Gender as well?
No.
Hockey.
Field hockey is on there. Yes. Bruce. No taking notes, by the way, folks.
Netball.
Yes, netball is there. Well done. Bevan.
Rugby sevens.
Yes. Sean.
Athletics.
Yes. We're back to Pierre.
Cycling.
Yes, in all its forms, with mountain bike, road and track. No BMX, actually. Bit of a surprise by that one. Bruce.
Badminton doubles.
Badminton, yep, is there. We're not doing individual. That's just the entire sport. So, yep, just badminton is gone. Bevan.
Rowing.
No, rowing is not on the list. No rowing at the Commonwealth Games. So Bevan is the first one to bow out. Sean.
Oh my God. Basketball.
Yes, basketball is there. Pierre.
Swimming.
Under aquatics. That's right. I was going to say, where's swimming? So yes, swimming and diving is under aquatics. Both of those are now gone. Bruce.
Gymnastics.
Yeah, both artistic and rhythmic. Sean.
Shooting.
No, I cannot see shooting. Shooting is not there. Sean is out. Pierre.
Archery.
Nope, we have no archery. But Pierre's gone. Oh, we've had confidence for the first couple of rounds, and then it's falling apart. So, Bruce, you are the last man standing. Any others? You've won the round, so it's no big deal if you don't know one.
This is the time to choke up.
No, I'm done.
You're done. Well, folks, you had wrestling, weightlifting, triathlon, table tennis, squash, lawn bowls, judo, cricket, boxing, beach volleyball were all there that you missed.
Boxing's a team sport now, just so we're clear.
No, Commonwealth Games sports. It's not
Oh,
team
Commonwealth
sports.
Games sports. Okay, good. Sorry, I misheard you at the start. I thought it was team sports in the Commonwealth Games. I thought, oh, any sport. Right,
any
it makes sense.
It's cricket, really, isn't it?
So
No, I
yeah,
think it's T20, isn't it?
yeah, T20 is making its first. Well, it's actually women's T20 is making its first appearance at the Commonwealth Games. And shooting isn't there because there aren't facilities available around. Is it Birmingham? I think it's being held in next time in 2022.
I'm sure there are. It's normally called the ball ring.
The ball.
Yeah, give us a call. We'll hook them up, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Down the shopping centre. Okay, then, Bruce, we're going to be starting with you this time, and we're going to go from members of the Oceania Netball Federation. So, which countries do you think are in the Oceania Netball Federation?
Samoa.
Samoa is there, correct. Bevan?
New Zealand.
They are, yes. Sean?
Australia.
No, Australia is not in the Oceania group. Out of the first hurdle there.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
That's tough. Fiji?
Yes, Fiji are there. Bruce?
Tonga.
Yes. I think we're going to start getting a bit harder now. Bevan?
Cook Islands.
Yes. Pierre?
Nauru?
Yes, we do have Nauru. Bruce?
So basically, it's a geography test.
Geography test now, yeah.
A Pacific geography test, just for clarity.
Which means we've got to go to Hawaii.
No, Hawaii is a bit too far. That would be the States, I'm afraid. So, Bruce, you're out there. And Pierre and Bevan doesn't really matter too much as you guys are going to come, but it's now a battle within the team.
Oh, nice. Vanuatu.
Yes, Vanuatu is there. Pierre?
There's one out there, very, very east side, Pitcairn Island way. Pitcairn, no. No, I'm out. I've got nothing. I've choked up like Sean did in round one.
Bevan, any other?
Papua New Guinea.
Yep, Papua New Guinea is there.
Oh,
I think that'd be me. I think that'd be me.
That's you. We've also got American Samoa, the Solomon Islands, and Tokelau.
Tokelau, okay.
Tokelau, yep. That's Niue and Norfolk Island are netball nations, but they're not part of the Oceania Federation. So I thought if any of you were going to go for those ones, you're going to call you out there at that point. So P-Lab are on 11 points after round one, and Old Friends just 2 points behind on 9. So pretty close after round one. Going into round two, and it is closest to the pin. So just you get the closest year or the closest number to the question. Now, thank you very much to Volleyball New Zealand for this one. But what year did New Zealand win bronze at the Commonwealth Games in beach volleyball? And P-Lab, you're going to go first in round one, or in the first attempt, and there'll be a second question where you'll go second. So, boys, which year are you going to pick for that New Zealand got bronze in the Commonwealth Games in beach volleyball?
So, I mean, it hasn't been around that long, has it?
I was going to say, no, it's got to be in the last 20 years or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't the Gold Coast one, was it? Do you remember the year the Gold Coast hosted?
Didn't they just have one, or aren't they about to have one? Gold Coast. So
I think they had one recently. Pick a recent date that isn't an Olympics year, and let's see how we go, Bevan. I trust you.
So the Olympics year I can remember is London 2012.
Yeah, so go 2 years off that and see how you go.
2010 or 2014, I guess.
Go 2010, mate. Great guess. Love it.
Yeah,
go
2010.
With your first answer. Go with your first answer. Be bold.
The P-Lab have locked in 2010. Old Friends, what are you going to go for?
Sean, it's got to be 4 years later, hasn't it?
Might as well. Might as,
Right.
or do we go 4 years back and cover that? So 98 or something.
Surely beach volleyball has not been around that long. Was it first time in London? Was that its first shot?
Well, this is Commonwealth Games, isn't it?
I know that, but surely the Olympics beat it to beat the Commie Games in.
I don't know. What? Yeah, let's do 4 years later. So what? 2014.
2014.
And it was 2018. So Old Enemy are the old friends.
Top work.
Are the closest there. Next up, how many medals have New Zealand
Gold
won?
Coast.
It was the Gold Coast, yes, on 2018.
2018. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There was me saying go with your first instinct, Bevan. What do I know? This is all your fault.
We've done the Commonwealth Games. On to the Olympics now, folks. How many medals have New Zealand won at all of their Summer Olympics in total ever? So starting off with,
And who's first there? It's
Old
not
friends.
us, is it? We'll put our feet up.
Yeah, that's good.
P-Lab can put their feet up on this one. Old friends,
Just go with your first guess, lads. It's easy.
They've been around.
It's got to be less than 50, isn't it?
New Zealand.
Less than 50.
No. Surely.
Really?
Have they? Well, they've won some. No, they got a couple of sevens medals in the last one.
But that,
You reckon less than 50?
Yeah.
They're not Scotland.
Yeah.
They've got Chris Hoy's got more than that. They've got to have more than 50, surely.
Name them.
So, come on, boys. You need to come up with some sort of number.
Right. Well, I reckon a bit more. I would have gone a lot more, actually.
75.
Right. Yeah, happy with that.
So all friends are locking in 75. P-Lab?
Just want to be clear. The question you're asking is how many medals has New Zealand won at the Olympic Games in total?
Yes.
Ever.
Ever. Oh, it's got to be well more than 75. Surely
Yeah, it's more like 200, but I think if we go 76,
300 or 400. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bevan,
I mean, that covers off. That's how it works.
I'm not exaggerating, but
Bevan
has got a degree in maths.
Yeah, using all my PhD.
Just
there.
so you know.
Yeah. So 76.
It's okay. So you're looking
I
at
didn't
75.
realise you needed a degree in math to know that 76 is higher than 75.
Yeah.
You say that, but he's quite an advanced degree in maths, right?
See, the problem is I'm a PE teacher. I'm blow a whistle and throw a beanbag. So I feel totally underqualified for this.
Well, I think he might be talking about virtual numbers and these kind of imaginary ones. You never know. We could be in all sorts of problems here.
I think in the sitting around talking bollocks stakes, you guys are doing just fine though. So,
so P-Lab, you've gone with 76, but what do you actually? Where do you think that number? Where do you think it actually lies vaguely?
I think it's in the 400s. I'd go into the 400s. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go quite that far, but yeah.
Okay, so it's 117. So, P-Lab well overshot with their kind of, but still got the point. Whereas old friends were nowhere. Well, yes, really underestimated the old Kiwis there.
No, not by that much though. I thought. I mean, Bevan was going to get into the 200s.
Yeah.
So the gap remains 2 points.
I mean, bronzes are like C's, right? C's get degrees, bronzes get you on the medal table. We'll take it.
So New Zealand have won 46 golds, 27 silvers, and 44 bronzes. So they've won more golds than either silver or bronze. So yeah, generally, if they do well, they do very well, and if they don't, they don't. Appears to be the story there. So, boys, round 3 is going to be the Who Am I? But round 4 is where you challenge the challenge round, where you ask each other questions. And in the challenge round, the topic is going to be 1990s. So, any sports question from the 1990s. But first off, who am I? And for the first person, P-Lab, you get a guess first in each round. I was born in Auckland in 1992. It's while stabbing the dark stage remember, there are 5 clues, so it's while stabbing the dark stage. It's clue 1.
Eliza McCartney.
No. She wasn't born in...
Yeah, she's a bit younger than that.
Oh, I slipped a decade along there, you officer. It could happen to anyone.
All friends, you got any guesses? Someone born in Auckland in 1992.
1992.
Not a clue.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
I have the chiefly title of Lalauli bestowed on me. P-Lab, any guesses?
Bevan, thoughts? Sounds like a rugby player, doesn't it?
Yeah, a 28-year-old rugby player.
Mm.
Yeah.
What about Tuipulotu?
Yeah, why not?
Patrick Tuipulotu.
No, it's not. Old friends, any guesses?
Fekitoa.
Bruce, this one's on you, mate.
No, not Fekitoa. I've won gold medals at the Arafura Games, China Open, and Belgrade Winter Tournament. P-Lab, does that help you?
Who's that squash player? What's her name? She
Certainly doesn't help her.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but do you remember the squash player who recently won? She won a medal.
Not Joelle King, is it?
Yeah. Well, shall we guess that?
Oof, go ahead.
Joelle King.
And old friends, apparently it didn't help you, but any guesses?
No, not for
No?
me.
Okay.
No.
You're
You're not making it easy, Paul. Let's be honest.
Sorry, that's probably because when you finally get it, you'll see why it was hard to come up with some of the. Anyway, I'm the youngest person to receive the Order of Merit award from the Samoan government. So someone who's 28 has been given a chiefly title. So heading for females is probably not a good option.
Yeah.
The Samoan connection.
Wasn't that weightlifter guy who got up in the oily stuff at the Olympics? Was it?
He was Tongan, wasn't he?
Wow.
Yeah, I think he was Tongan.
Samoan. I couldn't name 28-year-old Samoans easily. Olympians.
Okay, is that a pass from P-Lab?
I think it is. Yeah, sorry.
Yep, for now.
Old friends?
It'll be I don't know, is it a boxer or a tennis player or
Yeah, the one who won the first medal for them, right?
No, not a clue.
Not a clue. My boxing record is 17 wins and 2 losses. So you're on the right tracks there.
Peter Fadialova. Donald Trump?
No, it's not Donald Trump.
Who's the one who wants to challenge Parker? What's his name?
Oh no, that's Mike Tyson. Wasn't it picking a fight with him?
No. Is it Far?
No, I've got nothing. Sorry.
Nothing?
Over to Bevan.
Bevan, last chance?
I just no, I don't know. Don't know his full name.
Old friend?
Well, Bevan reckons it's not Parker, so let's go with Parker, whoever he is.
Yes, it is Joseph Parker, world boxing champion.
That's genius. Well done.
Yes,
way.
world boxing champion. Was born in Auckland, but has Samoan connections. Hence why he's got the Order of Merit from there. But did represent New Zealand at the Arafuru Games, China Open, and Belgrade tournament.
Old friends, that's quality.
And yes, he has 17 wins and two losses. So yes. Moving on then. So get person number 2, and I'm now wondering if I've made it too difficult. But old friends, you go first. Sorry. Born in Samoa in 1980. Any wild guesses? Samoan 1980.
A 40-year-old Samoan. Lomi Fatau.
No, it's not. P-Lab.
Like 40-year-old, probably Samoan, maybe a rugby player like an Umaga or.
Umaga wasn't born in Samoa, was he? Give it a whirl, mate. Give it a whirl.
Okay, Tana Umaga.
No, it's not. We had Tana Umaga last week.
Should have tuned in.
He won the World Junior Championship and the Celtic League. So, old friends, there you go. Samoan person who's won the Celtic League.
Lemmy? Is it David Lemmy? Or is he too young? Is that too young?
Yeah, have a crack at that.
No, it's not. P-Lab?
Pierre, do you know what the Celtic League is? I mean, let's put that out there. Does that narrow it down?
I'm guessing it's rugby, but I wouldn't know. Should we just answer Donald Trump then?
Okay,
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Yep.
And then the 61st captain of the All Blacks. Old friends.
61st captain of the All Blacks. Xavier Rush?
No, it's not a Xavier Rush. P-Lab?
Pierre, who have we got? Like a Tane Randall or Anton Oliver, but he wasn't born in Samoa.
No, that age is probably the Tane Randall era, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, Tane Randall was established by 99, so that'd put him 19 at that age. So he's got to be post Tane Randall. It won't be Blackadder. It won't be Marshall.
Come on, boys. Can I have an answer, please?
Should we just go Tane Randall?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Tane Randall.
It's not Tane Randall. I played 48 times for the All Blacks. Old friends, want to go first?
What do you reckon, Sean? How would Justin Marshall got a lot of caps, didn't he? He got more than 48 caps.
But was he born in Samoa?
Who knows? That last guy that is Samoan was born in Auckland. Who knows with this lot?
Practically the same place.
They're all playing in the Oceania netball thing. They're all over the show. They've got home and away fixtures. Who knows?
But his mum and dad went on holiday and he arrived early. Who knows? Hurry up.
Did he play in the Celtic League though?
It's the captain bit that's foxing me.
But did he play in the Celtic League for anyone?
Did he not come across and play with Cardiff or somebody?
Did he? Who played at Leinster?
Come on, guys.
48 caps.
Need a guess, please.
Doug Howlett.
No, it's not Doug Howlett. P-Lab?
Well, that was going to be one of my next go-tos. So, and it's going to be like a crazy midweek. Issa Nathi was the other one that springs out, but he never captained the All Blacks, I don't believe.
I mean, Mialama's got a lot more caps than that.
Mialama's got way more caps. Yep, more caps.
Mills
They're both
has got
Centurions.
more. What about like a Ma Nonu or?
Did he captain the All Blacks? No, he's got more than 48 caps. He's a Centurion as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
It's going to be one of those mid-2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, or early to mid-2000s players of that sort of 2003 vintage. Major?
No, it's not Aaron Major. I played one game for Barnstable, second 15.
Oh, I do know the answer to this one. Yeah.
Jerry Collins.
Jerry Collins it is, yes.
Spot on. Yeah. It's that gives it away, right? He was a madman.
I think I knew he captained the All Blacks.
It's not that he's captained the All Blacks. It's not that he's got 48 games for the All Blacks. It's not that he's won the World Junior Championships or the Celtic League or all his caps for the Hurricanes. No, it's that he played for Barnstable second 15 that everyone knows.
Yeah.
And the reason is Sean Phelan found him a game. Well done, fill your boots.
He used to sneak out and play League in Wainuiamata under an assumed name. It was quality.
That was one of the clues I was thinking about. Was that yes? I turned out I got fined for playing under the wrong name at rugby league in Wellington. Was going to be another one, but yes, he did do that as well. You're right. Okay, so it's 12 all, and it's going into the challenge round. P-Lab, you're first. What is your 1990s sports question for old friends? Remember, I need to be able to Google this and get an answer. And
I'll leave this one to you, Pierre. You're the one with the obscure sporting knowledge.
Oh, mate. I would have said, when did Richardson retire? Mark Richardson. What was Mark? The question? No. The question would be, what was Mark Richardson's batting average to within presumably what's fair ball, a run, rounded up to the nearest run or so? He's the most successful opener. That's the other hint to it. What do you think, Bevan?
Yeah, I don't know, so maybe they won't know either. I presume you do know, Pierre.
I do know. I'm an anorak.
Nice.
Right, this is all you, Big Sean. This is all you, brother.
46.
Very close.
So, Pierre, what's the answer?
44.
48. 49. 50.
Well, no, it's not.
41.
Not to the nearest run, no, because it's 44.7, which means that it's 45 is his average. Minus 1 point for that one.
Gosh, I was sure it was 44, 44.7. Damn.
44.77.
Did you get that, Sean? Did you say 45?
No, he didn't. He said, well, he was very close, but yeah, not, but didn't quite get it.
Yeah. It was as close as we were.
Number, didn't say.
I was within a run, to be fair. But,
46.
Well,
you take what you take.
My other one I would say is, though, that I would challenge the 1990s part of it because he made his debut in 2000 as a test player.
Ooh, that's harsh. That's a long time ago.
So
he was an absolute saviour when he came on the scene. Like, he converted from left arm spin to opening bat and just had no shots at all. He'd just hang around for hours, crawl along and wander off when the opponents were really annoyed with him. And he was running uphill into the wind between the wickets, both ways.
Yeah. Yes,
he was like some normal athlete trying to play a proper game. It was great to watch.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have his strike rate. But as you're right, yes, he was notoriously slow at scoring. Okay, old friends, what's your 1990s sports question for P-Lab?
Sean,
all you, Bruce, because
as soon as anybody says 1990s to a Scotsman, there can only be one subject. So Scotland won the Grand Slam in 1990 at Murrayfield with 13 points to 7. Demolition of England in the game that decided the Five Nations Championship. who was the Scotland captain who walked the team out to a capacity crowd that went wild?
You're current Five Nation champions, aren't you, Scotland?
Yeah, that was the end. That was the end of this.
Yeah.
Decade. That was 99.
Oh,
This is all you, Pierre. You've got to make up for our -1 for.
I was gonna look to you, Bevan, to really step up on this one.
He was a British Lion.
He's even giving you clues. Wow, this is
I know. Well, it's not going to help that much, is it? I mean, we even know it. We know it's it's like Dottie Weir or someone like that. Name some Scottish captains, Bevan.
Pass.
Damn it! I used to know this. It wasn't.
It wasn't Doddy Weir.
For those of you listening to the podcast, you might want to check out the video to see to see his lovely
Done well there.
Shall we go Dotty Weir? And
no, won't be.
Go on. You're not going to get it.
I am at about 3 a.m. I'll wake up and go, I knew that.
I think we'll tell you before then. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's possible. All things are possible, right?
Quick, Con, last chance. Who are you going for?
Dotty Weir.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, Bruce, who was it?
It was the one and only Mr. David Soul.
That is correct. So,
no, I wouldn't have got that at 3 a.m.
Scotty in the live chat. Yes, it was not Finlay Calder, and Aaron Ranchot. It was not Gavin Hastings. So, going into the last round, PLAB are on 11 points, whereas Old Friends are on 13, a 2-point lead coming into the last round. Old Friends, do you want to go first or second in the 10 questions in 60 seconds round?
Let's go second, Sean. Let's pile on the pressure.
Yeah.
You're going to go second. Okay, then. So remember, you're allowed as many guesses as you like. And if you want me to move on, I can just say pass and I'll move on to the next question. PLAB, your 60 seconds start now. What colours do Heartland Championship side Buller wear?
Yellow and blue. Pass.
How many ANZ Premiership teams are in the North Island?
3.
No.
Pass.
4.
4, yes. World Skateboard Championship, which country did the park champion come from?
America, England. Pass.
What EPL team is known as the Hornets?
Pass.
Which city is the NFL stadium Lambeau Field in?
Didn't he?
Which
You muted yourself here.
Green Bay, sorry. Green Bay, but I don't know the city.
How many Heartland Championship sides in the South Island?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Which city is the main home of the Highlanders?
Otago.
Dunedin, yes. Where is the 2022 FIFA World Cup to be held?
Qatar?
Qatar, yes.
UAE.
Qatar is correct. Stop. You got 5 rights there. The World Skateboarding Championship, the country was from Japan. Misugu Okamoto won that one. And
the well-known. You missed the well-known at the front end of that.
The well-known. And the EPL team known as the Hornets is Watford. Okay.
We could have gone a very long time naming teams and not picked that one up.
Yeah. Old Friends, your 60 seconds start now. What colours do Heartland Championship side East Coast wear?
Red and green, green and white,
No.
black and white,
No.
red,
Red
blue,
and white.
No.
Yellow and
Orange.
pink.
No.
black. Move on.
How many ANZ Premiership teams are in the South Island?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Four.
9, 10.
World Skateboarding Championship, which country did the street champion come from?
America, Japan, New Zealand,
Australia.
Australia, England, Scotland, Germany, France. Move on.
No.
Belgium.
Which
Austria.
EPL team is known as Blades?
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United.
Which NFL stadium? Oh, sorry. Which city is NFL Stadium Arrowhead Stadium in?
Washington.
No.
San Diego, Baltimore,
No.
Philadelphia,
Kansas City.
Denver, New York.
How many
Kansas
Heartland
City.
Championship sides in the North Island?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
13, 14, 15.
Your time is up. So you got 4 in that, you're on 17 points. And P-Lab got 5 in their 60 questions. I mean, they're finished on 16 points. So bragging rights by 1 point goes to old friends. Dearie me. And that is winners are not only winners, but they're also dancers, apparently.
Well, Bruce is. I'm not...
East Coast.
It doesn't win very often, and it's only 9:30 in the morning.
Really sets your day up, doesn't
nicely.
it?
Yeah, fantastic.
And I've had a pint of coffee.
Coffee.
And Pamela Rosa.
Yeah.
Pamela Rosa
need much coffee.
Brazil won the street championship, by the way. So there you go. Thank you very much, boys, for being part of Do You Know Sport. If you and a mate would like to come on Do You Know Sport, then do reach out. Oh, sorry, there is a steward's inquiry going on now because, Sean, it looks like you have appeared on the show before and in a different team.
I have.
You're a ringer.
I have.
A ringer in
Well,
the team.
I don't know about a ringer.
Ooh.
I don't know about a ringer. Is that what's his face? Matt, if you're watching this, you didn't pick up your phone, mate.
Was there any betting on this at all?
Well, we'll have to. Yes, our integrity unit will have to check on the betting pre-show to make sure there was no regular numbers.
I had some contact with an Indian bookmaker.
Did you declare it before the show? I don't think so. We might be having to hand out some bans there.
Bans.
Thank you very much, folks. Look, if you do want to play rugby in the UK and you're looking for a game, then check out Fill Your Boots. If you're a team that needs some players, also check that out as well. If you're interested in rugby, also check out Happiness is Egg-Shaped as well for all your...
And pictures of Louise Redknapp.
And dodgy pictures of Louise Redknapp. Yeah. Oh, Jeremy. P-Lab, you have no websites to advertise, but thank you very much for coming on yet again. And I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. with Do You Know Sport? It's your best way to start the day up to date with all of the important sports news.